Welcome to our Gym Explainer. A huge welcome to all you gym owners, operators, managers, salespeople, entrepreneurs, and personal trainers tuning in. Today we're jumping into a really game-changing white paper by jthomas. Our goal is simple, to give you actionable insights you can literally start using to grow your business today.
And hey, really quick before we dive in, for those of you looking to open a new gym, maybe acquire one, or if you just need some working capital to expand, we can help. We provide funding options up to $500K. It's unsecured, and there are no restrictions on how you use it. You can check us out over at fmconsulting.net to learn more about that.
All right, let's get right into it with a big, powerful question. I want you to do a little gut check right now. Are you selling access to your building and your equipment, or are you selling a genuine outcome, a real, life-changing transformation? Because honestly, the answer to that question is the key to unlocking some serious growth.
So let's dive into our first section here, the shift to results. This is all about a huge mindset shift. It's about moving from being just another gym on the corner, a commodity, to becoming a true, indispensable partner in your members' transformation journey.
And this slide just lays it out so perfectly. On the left, you've got the classic feature dump. It's what most gyms do, right? But look at the right. That conversation is 100% about the member. It connects every part of your gym directly to what they truly want. You stop selling the weights and you start selling the confidence.
I love this quote. It really says it all. Think about it. Nobody gets out of bed in the morning excited to buy a treadmill. No way. They get excited about the destination, having more energy, feeling healthier, looking amazing at the beach. Your job is to sell that feeling, that destination. The equipment? That's just the vehicle that gets them there.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually change the day-to-day stuff, like the gym tour? Well, it's no longer just a walkthrough. It becomes a powerful consultation where every single thing you say and do reinforces the reason they walk through your doors.
And this is absolutely critical. Before you even show them a single dumbbell, you have to start with discovery. These two questions right here, they're pure gold. You're not just finding out what they want, you're digging deeper to find out why they want it and why now. That uncovers the emotional driver, and that, my friends, is everything.
Okay, now you can begin what's called the walk and talk. As you guide them through the gym, you connect every single area back to the goal they just shared with you. So if they want to lose 20 pounds, you don't just say, and here's our functional training area. Nope. You say, this is the spot where our trainers specialize in helping people burn fat and build strength fast, which is going to be crucial for you to hit that 20-pound goal. It's a night and day difference, right?
Now look, a great tour is just one piece of the puzzle. This entire mindset has to flow through your entire team. They can't just be employees. They have to be seen and see themselves as experts in transformation.
Wow. Just look at the power of a simple introduction. The intro on the left, totally forgettable. But the one on the right? That presents a solution. It immediately screams to the prospect, hey, this person solves problems exactly like mine. That builds instant credibility and positions John as a true specialist.
And this same logic, it applies to every single touch point, especially that follow-up call. The call on the left feels, it feels needy, doesn't it? It's all about making a sale. But the effective call on the right is all about them and their goal. It's supportive. It completely reframes the entire conversation from pressure to progress.
And here's a huge pro tip on timing, straight from the white paper. That supportive, results-focused call we just talked about, you have to make it within 48 hours. Think of their motivation like a fire. It's burning brightest right after they leave your gym. You cannot let that flame die out. You have to act while it's hot.
Okay, so you've got the sales process dialed in. But how do you make sure it actually sticks? Well, this is where the rubber meets the road. You need a great system to back it up, and that means changing what you reward and what you track.
It really is this simple. If you want your team to be all in on selling transformations, you have to put your money where your mouth is. You have to reward them for helping members actually succeed, not just for getting a signature on a piece of paper.
So what does that actually look like? Let's break it down with this example. Notice how everything here is tied to a member's achievement. There's a bonus when a client hits their 30-day goal, another for converting a trial member after an assessment, and of course, public recognition. Suddenly, your team's paycheck is directly tied to your members' success. That is a game changer. And you know the saying, you get what you measure, so you have to start tracking the right things. It's time to shift your focus away from just counting new sales. You need to start obsessing over things like member goal completion, trainer success rates, and how consistent your check-ins are. This is the data that really tells you if your gym is healthy.
So, we've covered sales, incentives, and tracking, and it all leads to the biggest idea of all. This can't just be a sales tactic you try for a month. To really, truly make this work, selling results has to become your entire company culture. It has to be a mindset that everyone, from the front desk to the owner, lives and breathes every single day.
And you know, a crazy simple but powerful way to start building that culture? Just change your words. Words have power, right? So you're not selling membership options anymore. You're offering goal pathways. You're not giving a facility tour. You're conducting a results strategy session. It sounds small, but this language constantly reinforces your commitment to outcomes.
And if there is one single thing you take away from all this, please let it be this quote. It sums up the entire philosophy. People don't walk into your gym because they want a contract. They walk in because they're carrying the hope of becoming a better, healthier, more confident version of themselves. When you sell results, you're selling them a believable path to making that hope a reality. Okay, so let's make this real. What can you do this week? Here's your action plan. First, get your team together and retrain them on this new mindset. Second, rewrite your tour and follow-up scripts. Third, take a hard look at your incentive structure. And fourth, start shouting your members' success stories from the rooftops. Make results your brand.
Now, if all of this sounds great, but you're thinking, man, I could really use some expert help putting these systems in place, then you're in luck. You should absolutely contact the author of this white paper himself, Jim Thomas. His number is 214-629-7223, or you can shoot him an email at jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
And of course, we've got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Gym Business Manager. Speaking of tracking all those key metrics we talked about, they've got the best gym software to help you do just that. You can check them out at gymbusinessmanager.com.
So, I'll leave you with one final question to chew on. What is the one single change you can make today, not next week, not tomorrow, but today, to stop selling the treadmill and start selling the destination? Thanks so much for joining us.